Anuchie Monte. Anuchie Monte. Kemi Badnoch has been vindicated again. Ivan Sokoro, you guys remember Ivan Sokoro? The kidnapper, the one that was arrested in 2017, 10 June, for kidnapping people, asking for ransom, and if they don't pay ransom, he will unalive them. He has rendered hundreds of men, he has rendered them wifeless. Women, he have rendered them husbandless and children orphans. This man is 8 years now. Going to 8 years, they arrested him. This is what he has been doing. Kidnapping and demanding for ransom in naira. Converting it into dollars so that it will be easier for him to carry these dollars inside the bag. My beloved sister, my beloved brother, Ivan Sokoro has just gotten PhD inside prison. Me and you that did not harm anybody. Me and you that did not carry needle or pin to injure anybody for any reason. We are outside. We have never received 1 kobo. Nigeria government have never given me and you scholarship. Nigeria government have never given me and you even 1,000 naira to compensate us for becoming a Nigerian. Because for becoming a Nigerian, we deserve compensation every day. Because we are Nigerians by force and not by choice. It is not my choice. It is by force. Ivan Sokoro, as at now, say he has repented. That he need people. He need the government of Nigeria to forgive him. Forgive him for all his atrocities. He is now a born again. He's now a born again. He will start doing evangelism. Going from street to street and preaching to people about Jesus Christ. All the people that he has kidnapped and tied, all of them, that one don't pass. They have swept that one under the carpet. Kemi, my sister, you know you have been on a mission of telling the world that Nigeria is not a country. Nigeria is not a place where any human being should live. Anything that is breathing in oxygen and breathing out carbon dioxide is not supposed to live in Nigeria. Nigeria has never been a habitable place. Nigeria is a place where hyenas, cheetahs, and every different types of animal. People living in Nigeria are not humans. I tell you this. Kemi Badnoch. Everything when you talk about Nigeria is correct. You have been vindicated and you need to preach it more. That place has never been a safe place. A kidnapper has gotten a PhD. A kidnapper has gotten a degree. A kidnapper has gotten bachelor's degree, NECO and WAEC. Meanwhile, an innocent me never get anything. An innocent me that did not harm anybody. I've never harmed anybody. Instead, I preach for people to continue living in peace and harmony. But 5,000 bandits have just repented. Kemi Badnoch, they are going to reintegrate these bandits into the society. They have buyed over 100,000 innocent farmers. This is them. The bandits, they said they are going to send most of them to study in Oyibo school. And they have been forgiven. What happened to their victims? Those ones can go and sort themselves out. What Kemi said about Nigeria is 100% correct. Nigeria need to be forgotten. Nigeria need to be washed away. That is the only solution to Nigeria. An innocent man has been in prison. His name is Nnamdi Kanu for over 4 years. 4 years of incarceration. Why? Because he said that I do not want to do again. They have kept this man inside prison. He did not kidnap anybody. He is not a terrorist. He is not a bandit. He is not a kidnapper. Just because he carried microphone, say you don't want again. They went and kidnapped this man, put him inside prison, and he has been suffering since over 4 years. But kidnappers said they are born again. Bandits said they have repented. And as while we are outside, we never get a scholarship. Many of us don't even get certificates. Many of us in a nursery school certificate we still move around with. Now nursery school certificate, nursery school or takara certificate. Now what we get? No scholarship. Nobody is interested in your matter in Nigeria. But kidnappers and bandits are inside prison getting degrees and certificates. Federal government is funding their lifestyle with taxpayers' money, funding their lifestyle, while we are outside without any advantage of becoming Nigerians. And what do we call it? This is a kidnapper. He has just gotten a degree in prison. And what do you say Nigeria is again?
Certificate in education while in custody and is willing to further his education to the level of PhD.
The federal government gave him opportunity to reform and re-educate himself. They gave him scholarship at a maximum security prison, Krike. He took the scholarship. The outcome of the scholarship is that today he has NECO, he has NCE, merit. That is almost distinction. And he was admitted on merit to Open University. And he's on 200 level. Because if the plea bargain and clemency, which we are pursuing, is acceptable to Lagos State government, and he is let out of prison, he will be under the custody of Lagos State government.
Evans has been remanded at the Kirikiri Maximum Security Facility here in Lagos for the past 8 years. He says he's now remorseful of all the crimes he's committed and is asking the Lagos State government for a second chance. But the prosecutor told the court that his plea bargain request will now be tabled before the committee, who will sit next in March. This case has now been adjourned to March the 20th for report on his plea bargain request. Kemi Foladeyemo, TVC News, Lagos.
Evans will be given a second chance. Yes, while me and you never get one chance. Bandits and Boko Haram, they are going to give them presidential handshake. They are going to receive presidential handshake, an award and trophy for terrorism. So the reward for kidnapping, the reward for banditry and terrorism is scholarship. Graduates, Nigeria graduates are roaming around the streets. Nigeria graduates, they drive Marwa and keke na pepper, shuttle buses. Nigeria graduates, they carry leg, trek from Enugu to Aba, where they are looking for job. No job. You see the back of their slippers. The back of our graduates, if you see their shoe have peel finish where they are looking for job. And guess what? Guess what? A Boko Haram terrorist, a kidnapper that has been kidnapping for many years, sit down for prison, get scholarship, get PhD, get NECO and WAEC, and GCE. While me, you and me, we not get any certificates. But a kidnapper, federal government of Nigeria made it possible. They pamper them, they give them VIP treatment, they treat them like kings and queens for kidnapping, for banditry, and for terrorism. Tell me why our children will not follow this route. Since for you to be innocent, for you to be without crime in Nigeria, it doesn't have any reward. You say you are a clean person. You are very clean. No single reward for you. Now only you go sit down for me, though, they thank yourself. They thank yourself every minute of the day. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Nnameka, for not being into terrorism and criminality. You, as I'm looking at you now, this is your reward. Now you, they give yourself reward. Now you, they appreciate yourself. Not that you want anybody to appreciate you, because that is your lifestyle. It pays for you to follow the right path of life. There is no advantage, no single gain of becoming a criminal. It's only in Nigeria that you get rewarded for being into criminality. See our graduates. See our graduates. The back of their trousers have peeled where they are sitting from one chair to another. Waiting. Wait. We are going to give you a job. They don't even get security inside any company. They don't give them broom to sweep all those big industries. Second class. First class. Now them know they get job. Now them know they get work. But bandits, they call them. They correct them. Give them senior naval officer. They call bandit and pamper him, beg him to drop his arms. Bandits, when they supposed to carry, on a life the person immediately. A serious country does not negotiate with terrorists. A country that is ready to prosper, a country that is on the right path of prosperity, that is moving to, I don't know what to call it, a country where get direction, where get focus, where get vision, will never negotiate with a kidnapper, will never negotiate with terrorists. It's only in Nigeria. Have you seen that Nigeria is not a real place? They call bandits, they give them army uniform, police uniform. Now then they stand for road. That is why any little thing they go cock, because they are used to cocking. They said they have repented, they are born again, they never repent. They usually go back to that thing they do. And when they start the second phase, they don't, they do it without thinking twice. I was in prison before. I was given a second chance to come out of prison. I was even given opportunity to attend Western education as a Boko Haram, as a Fulani Boko Haram bandit. And this is me doing this again. They will even do worse than what they did before, because of the federal government of Nigeria use the taxpayers' money to fund their lifestyle. Tell me why they will not they will not continue in criminality. Have you seen why Kemi Badnoch is telling them in Britain, in British, in London, in UK, that Nigeria is not a place where anything where they breathe supposed to live. Nigeria is a place, and even a fowl is not supposed. Whenever I say animals are not supposed to live in Nigeria. I value animals so much that they are not supposed to live in Nigeria. Nigeria is supposed to be a place of non-living thing. Once you go there, you'll be saying dry things. Because tell me why a country like Nigeria that said that he wants to be one of the biggest, greatest developing country in the world. Why will you carry kidnapper, carry bandits, carry Boko Haram, keep them for table, buy them the best food, build house for them, buy them cars, reintegrate them, and keep innocent people in cell, in DSS? While these ones, two laws, one law for criminals and the other law for people that are angry over some certain things, not going well in Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu have done half of what Evans have done. Nnamdi Kanu don't do half of what this Boko Haram, they say they have repented. They give them package. They give them package. They build house for them. They buy them phones, iPhone 6. They buy them latest phones and they decorate them. Custom officer, senior. Naval officer, senior. Army officer, senior. Police officer, senior. Boko Haram terrorists everywhere. All the institutions in Nigeria, they carry Boko Haram terrorists in the name of they have repented. What do you mean by repent? You give a terrorist opportunity of heading some institutions, and while you see graduates with first class, you ignore them, go for terrorists. And you say such a country, no. Such a country is only but a matter of time. The country, I got such a fear, is overdue. The country is overdue to wipe away. I don't actually blame them. When the head is a criminal, the hands and the legs can never be out of criminality. What do you expect of a country where they are dealers? They are not rulers. You don't have leaders in Nigeria. All of them are dealers in crime. Dealers in criminality. They are kleptomania. So they see their mates. These are people. They are prisoners. Your dealers, those idiots that are like, when I keep for sensitive position, you call them, they are my governor, they are my president. All of them, they are supposed to be in prison. They are prisoners. So when they see their fellow kleptomania, their fellow kidnappers and bandits and terrorists, they want to bring them back to them. Because now waiting them be. That is who they are. If your leaders are not criminals, if they are not terrorists, they will not integrate terrorists. If your leaders are not into banditry, are not kidnappers, they will never give kidnappers scholarship. While graduates, we don't read the book. See children on the street. There are some children looking for opportunity that they give to Evans, but they can't get that opportunity. There are children in Nigeria that are very, very intelligent. All they need is just a chance. Give them scholarship and you see them changing the narrative. You will see them changing Nigeria or Africa or whatever with technology and science. All they need is just somebody or a group of individuals or even government itself to just fund them. Give them scholarship to go and study in any part of the world, whether it's Nigeria or any place. They are intelligent enough to make a change. But in Boko Haram, then they give opportunity. So what will happen to those women where their husband don't buy because of Evans and these bandits? What will happen to those men where Evans and these bandits that they say they have repented? What will happen to those men? They will just tell them that the people where buy your husbands and your wife, today they are naval officers and they are senior. They have bring them back into the society. Your children, where they molest in the name of doing kidnapping, your children, many of them can never come out of that trauma. Psychologically, they are gone because when they remember that they were molested by some nitwit, one dirty thing like that, how will these children feel? Anybody, you see Nigeria, now we go use mouth to bring them down. Just with our mouth, we are not terrorists. With our mouth, the coming down of the jungle must be successful. So can get you bringing Nigeria down. You tell us, you look us in the face, you spit us in the face. You carry certificate, IBECO and GCE, to give terrorists that you should be unaliving. You negotiate, you dare negotiate with terrorists. You will live to regret it. All of you involved in all this rubbish, all of you involved in all this trash, all of you must leave. Before una take a bow out of this life, una must regret it. Una sin. Una go pay for una sins before una pay the ultimate price when una reach there. That is a must. It will happen. If it is, even if I have not given prophecy before, I have given one today. Look at Evans. While your children are roaming on the streets aimlessly, no job, nothing as graduates, their brains very sharp, but no opportunity. They are rewarding criminals and terrorists. Do you still believe in Nigeria? Do you still believe in that place? Nah. No living thing can exist. No living thing can survive in Nigeria. You don't believe it now, but trust me, you're going to believe it later.